For centuries, the Ottoman Empire stood as a colossus of trade, a bridge between the East and West. Their strategic location straddling Europe, Asia, and Africa allowed them to control key trade routes that connected the known world. This unique position enabled them to influence the flow of goods, ideas, and cultures across continents. Imagine a world before airplanes and supertankers, where the movement of goods relied on the endurance of caravans and the sturdiness of ships. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes that spanned from China to the Mediterranean, was the lifeline of ancient commerce. A time when the famed Silk Road carried exotic goods across land. Silk, spices, precious stones, and other luxury items traveled thousands of miles, passing through the hands of countless traders. The Ottomans, with their vast empire, controlled significant portions of this route. The Ottomans controlled this vital artery of global commerce. Their bustling markets were filled with goods from all corners of the world. From the bustling bazaars of Istanbul to the remote trading posts in the desert, the empire was a hub of economic activity. They thrived on the exchange of riches between continents. The wealth generated from trade allowed the Ottomans to build magnificent cities, fund scientific advancements, and support a rich cultural life. This wasn't just about moving merchandise, it was about connecting cultures. The Ottomans facilitated the exchange of knowledge, art, and technology. Scholars from different parts of the world came to study in Ottoman institutions, bringing with them new ideas and perspectives. The Ottomans facilitated the flow of ideas, technologies, and artistic influences alongside spices, silks, and precious metals. Their markets were not just places of commerce, but also centers of cultural exchange, where people from diverse backgrounds interacted and learned from each other. Their control over these trade routes transformed them into a global power, shaping the destiny of empires and the lives of millions. The legacy of the Ottoman Empire's trade network is still evident today, as it laid the groundwork for the interconnected world we live in. The Ottomans were not just traders, they were pioneers who bridged gaps between civilizations, leaving an indelible mark on history. The Ottoman Empire pulsated with the energy of trade. It was a vast and dynamic network that connected continents and cultures, creating a melting pot of goods, ideas, and people. The empire's strategic location bridged the East and the West, making it a crucial player in the global economy of its time. From the bustling markets of Istanbul, where merchants from all corners of the world gathered to trade their wares, to the remote caravanserais that provided rest and refuge to weary travelers, the Ottoman Empire was a hive of commercial activity. These markets were not just places of trade, but also centers of social interaction and cultural exchange. To the caravanserais dotting ancient routes which were essential for the safe passage of goods and people across vast distances. These inns offered more than just a place to sleep. They were hubs of information where news and stories from distant lands were shared and business deals were struck. The empire thrived on a dazzling array of goods: silks from China, spices from India, carpets from Persia, and precious metals from Europe all found their way to Ottoman lands. These goods were not only traded, but also transformed within the empire, as artisans and craftsmen created new products that blended different cultural influences. And precious metals from Europe all found their way to Ottoman lands. The trade routes were the lifeblood of the empire, bringing wealth and prosperity to its cities and towns. The constant flow of goods and people helped to create a vibrant and diverse society where different cultures and traditions coexisted and influenced each other. This vibrant exchange of goods wasn't merely transactional, it was transformative. The influx of foreign goods and ideas had a profound impact on Ottoman society, shaping its culture, economy, and way of life. The empire became a melting pot of different cultures, where new ideas and innovations were constantly being introduced and adopted. The influx of foreign goods enriched Ottoman society, influencing everything from cuisine and fashion to art and architecture. The spices from India and the Middle East added new flavors to Ottoman cuisine, while the silks and textiles from China and Persia influenced Ottoman fashion. The exchange of ideas and techniques also led to new developments in art and architecture, creating a unique and distinctive Ottoman style, influencing everything from cuisine and fashion to art and architecture. The empire's cities were adorned with beautiful buildings and monuments that reflected the diverse influences of its trade partners. The rich cultural heritage of the Ottoman Empire was a testament to the power of commerce and the exchange of ideas. The empire's prosperity became inextricably intertwined with its role as a central hub in the global trade network. The Ottoman Empire's strategic location and its ability to facilitate trade between different regions made it a key player in the global economy. The wealth generated from trade helped to fund the empire's military and administrative expenses, ensuring its stability and longevity. The legacy of the Ottoman Empire's commercial prowess can still be seen today in the rich cultural and historical heritage of the region. The Ottoman Empire, despite its power, didn't exist in a vacuum. The world was changing. European explorers were discovering new sea routes to the east. This presented a significant challenge to the Ottomans' control over land-based trade. The rise of European maritime powers and their control over these new routes gradually chipped away at the Ottomans' dominance. Trade that once flowed through Ottoman lands began to bypass the empire altogether, impacting their economic strength. The Ottomans faced a critical juncture, needing to adapt to this changing global landscape. In the heart of Istanbul, a testament to Ottoman trade prowess emerged. The Grand Bazaar, established in the 15th century by Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror, this iconic marketplace has stood the test of time, evolving through centuries of change and remaining a vibrant center of commerce and culture. This sprawling covered market, a city within a city, became a symbol of the empire's enduring commitment to trade and its ability to adapt. With over 4,000 shops spread across 61 streets, the Grand Bazaar is one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. Each shop with its unique offerings contributes to the bazaar's rich tapestry of goods and services. The Grand Bazaar wasn't just a marketplace, it was a microcosm of the Ottoman Empire itself. Here one could find a diverse array of goods, from luxurious silks and precious jewels to everyday items like spices and textiles. The bazaar's layout, with its intricate network of streets and alleys, mirrors the complexity and diversity of the empire. Within its labyrinthine alleys, merchants from across the known world converged, negotiating deals in a symphony of languages. The Grand Bazaar was a melting pot of cultures where traders from Europe, Asia and Africa met, exchanged goods and shared ideas. This cultural exchange enriched the Ottoman Empire, making it a vibrant and dynamic society. The Ottomans implemented trade regulations, levied tariffs and provided security, all designed to attract foreign traders and maintain the bazaar's position as a global trade hub. These measures ensured that the Grand Bazaar remained a safe and prosperous place for business. The presence of Ottoman guards patrolling the market provided a sense of security, allowing merchants to conduct their trade with confidence. The meticulous record-keeping and trade regulations also facilitated smooth transactions, further enhancing the bazaar's reputation as a beacon of trade and cultural exchange. Section 5. Connecting the realm, infrastructure as the backbone of trade. The Ottoman Empire understood that trade requires more than just goods. It demands efficient infrastructure. Recognizing this, they invested heavily in roads, bridges, and a network of caravanserais, fortified inns strategically placed along trade routes. These caravanserais provided lodging, food, and protection for merchants and their valuable cargo. By ensuring the safe and efficient movement of goods across vast distances, the Ottomans facilitated trade and solidified their position as a crucial link between East and West. Section 6. Adapting to change, Ottoman responses to new trade realities. The Ottomans, faced with the rise of European maritime power, didn't stand idly by. They sought to adapt to the changing dynamics of global trade. They strengthened their navy, attempting to challenge European dominance at sea. They also sought to forge new trade alliances and revitalize traditional routes. While these efforts couldn't fully stem the tide of change, they demonstrate the Ottomans' understanding of the importance of trade and their determination to maintain their place in this evolving global system. Section 7. The enduring legacy Ottoman influence on global trade. The Ottoman Empire may have declined, but its impact on global trade reverberates even today. Their legacy can be seen in the trade routes that still connect East and West, and in the architectural marvels like the Grand Bazaar, which continue to inspire awe and wonder. More importantly, the Ottomans' emphasis on cultural exchange through trade continues to resonate. Their story reminds us that trade at its best is not just about profit, but also about building bridges between cultures and fostering understanding across borders. Section 8. What made Ottoman trade so successful? The Ottoman Empire's mastery of trade wasn't a matter of luck. It was a combination of strategic location, astute leadership, and a deep understanding of trade dynamics. What do you think was the most significant factor in their success? Was it their control of vital trade routes, Their investment in infrastructure, their creation of thriving marketplaces like the Grand Bazaar, or their adaptability in the face of challenges. Section 9. Thank you and stay curious. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Ottoman Empire's incredible trade legacy. I hope this journey has sparked your curiosity about this fascinating period in history. Stay tuned for more exciting historical adventures coming your way.